Hello and welcome back to Bannerlord Modded, and I'm just gonna show you very quickly one of my favorite tasks pretty much ever, because this is one of those tasks where you really don't need to do anything, actually. It's one of the easiest, definitely one of the best if you are just starting out in the game and you have a very low-level character who doesn't really have any army to speak of at all. This is really, really good. This is it. It is called In and Out. For those of you that have seen my series in the past, you'll know that I absolutely adore this task because it is just incredibly easy money. And this is it. Look at this. Talk to this guy. You want a deed of land from my employer and so on and so forth, and you can technically, if you want to, play this guy if you're really, really good at the in-game board games that they have here. Personally, I don't have time for that because, let's face it, I just want the cash, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, let's just save ourselves some trouble and I'll just pay you that amount, and I pay him 1,000 and he gives me 3,400 back. And that's the end of the quest. That's it. That is it. That is all. It is extremely easy, extremely fast, and I literally had to do about I don't know, 10 seconds of work? Yeah, about 10 seconds of work. That is kind of insane. It feels like being the CEO of a company now, where I don't have to do basically anything, and boom! Money! You know, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, anyway, we're going to be going into this tournament right here. This is going to be our first tournament in this rather far-off, remote town here, and I'm going to try and see if I can maybe recruit one of those companions. I was actually hoping that some of those companions would actually be trading characters, but well, as we've seen, it maybe doesn't make that much difference. Maybe we would actually be able to maybe do something even without that. Maybe even without that, because they do tend to level up quite fast, or at least I hope so. Yeah, now the one thing that I am finding right here is obviously these polearms, if you can call this a polearm, is frankly abysmal. It's really bad, and I'm not entirely sure what I can even do with it, because just look at this. Look at how much damage I'm dealing right now. It is absolutely ludicrous. And if I need to murder this guy or do some damage to him at all, I don't have anything else. That's the point. I don't have anything else. But technically, I could get off my mount. I think I might actually do that because I think these javelins are going to be so much more effective. So I'm going to see. There we go. Pick that up. Pick that up. I mean, literally, if I have to do this, I mean, that just says everything you need to know about how... Oh, did I... Oh, okay, I did it fine. Okay, good. It just says everything about how useless the other weapon type is in a tournament. Look at how much damage that dealt. I mean, I would literally be, you know, hitting an enemy for about 10 minutes with that thrusting polearm. It's actually kind of sad because I personally really enjoy using polearms, but unfortunately, due to the combat mod, it is going to make it a little bit difficult. So in these places where they do tend to give you spears more often than not, it's going to be a bit difficult. Thankfully, I still have my spear equipped, so if we do come across a situation where I actually need to get into actual combat, then that's going to be relatively important. Did he really just bend down because he was thrusting with his spear, and that was what caused him to dodge? Yes, I think he did. Anyway, thankfully, there we go. That is that. Oh, I can't believe these spears are that useless. Really. Kind of crazy. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the NPCs are getting into these kinds of situations as well, where they're basically just getting into poking matches here, and they are so incredibly useless. Get him. Yeah, that was some nice damage right there. And oh, he hasn't done any damage to this guy whatsoever. I feel like I'm the only one that's actually dealing any damage right now. Does he have any... no, he doesn't have any javelins even. That is also kind of terrible. Okay, well, it's either that I'm going to have to find some more javelins here, or maybe I should just get back on my mount and then just do some pokey action against the last guy. However, I do have 3 other team members that could potentially do some damage, but obviously because we have this Wonderful Polearm. Yes. Wonderful Polearm. Doesn't really do much. So, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. If it would just do 20 damage per hit instead of, like, 5, then I would be pretty happy with that, to be honest. I wouldn't actually mind that so much. But it is just so useless. Alright. Do you want to chase after me, sir? Oh, is he really going for... Is he really going to get on that horse? Take that. That is what you get, sir. Oh, yes. That is what you get. Okay, so thankfully we are now through to the next round, finally. And, oh, they fight. Oh, phew. Okay, that is great. They've given me a sword. I am forever grateful, tournament gods, whoever you are. I am very, very grateful about that because I was dreading it, you know. I was dreading going through to the next round because I was thinking, oh, don't give me a polearm and don't give my teammate a polearm. It's gonna take me forever because then I wouldn't be able to pick up javelins or anything like that at all, and it would just be an absolute mess. Oh, so much damage! Look at that. We got him on the neck. Yeah, get him. Get him. Let's try and see if I can get this guy on the neck too, because let's face it, unguarded areas on the person that you're trying to swing at, they are critical hits. Yeah, like that, for example. Oh, yes, that's what you get. All right, very nice indeed. That was much, much quicker than the previous one, that's for sure. Now, oh, yeah. Whew. Okay, we're getting really, really lucky here. Oh, my friend Sudaius the Prince is walking very fast to his demise, I assume. I need to do massive damage to one of these. There we go. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, so generally the strategy in 2 versus 2 situations, if you don't know, I think you probably do, but, you know, if you don't know, my strategy at least is to try and eliminate one enemy as fast as possible because I really don't want to be in a 2 versus 1 situation. A 2 versus 1 situation would probably be one of those times where I am just, oh, I'm really not liking that one bit. So yeah, this guy's going to be very, very easy for me to deal with, or at least he should be. As you can see, 94 damage from the first hit, and all I need to do is a nice little shield bash, or maybe not, maybe another nice little shield bash, and then take him down. There we go. That was easy enough. And that is it. Another 10 renown for us. Very nice indeed. I've leveled up a whole bunch, by the way, so yeah, I've been actually waiting to spend my points, so let's do that right about now. Okay, so we have riding skill 50 now, which is really nice. Increasing your mount hit points by 20%. That could actually be pretty effective. Veterinary skill halves the chance of your mount becoming lame or dead after it falls in battle. So it very much depends on what you want to go for, but personally I'm going to go for well strapped because I'd rather my mount not die at all. So I'm going to try and increase its HP. And we have a couple of other things right here as well from the smithing tree. We're just going to go for Steelmaker across the board. Just try and improve the amount of resources that we can create. Okay, so let's have a look. Reduces the effect of wielding a shield on your combat movement speed. That will probably be coming in handy quite a bit. One-handed weapon damage being increased by 5%. Not a big fan of that at all because I am generally terrible at using a one-handed on horseback. So I'm going to go for the shield bearer skill here. And I have 1 focus point and 1 attribute point to spend. So I suppose what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to spec this into riding skill. Yeah, riding skill? Yeah, riding skill, I guess. I'm not entirely sure about this, to be honest. I mean, I could spec it into smithing, but I'm not really going to do that much smithing anymore. I think I will in the future, but I really wanted to get that 4th point in riding skill because my riding skill has taken so long. I really don't know what's happening with it. It's just insanity how long it's taken to level up. So anyway, let's just see. This guy is going to be the one that I will take. He has a huge amount of riding skill, hilariously enough, and I would like to be able to turn him into our next caravan leader. So let's just see what I can give him. I'm just going to give him some random stuff right here that will hopefully be better than what he was using. I don't really mind whether he's using terrible stuff or not. I'm just going to give him some very, very quick pieces of gear. and then we'll send him on his way, and that's basically it. That's all I wanted to do with him. Alright, fantastic. So now we'll just speak to the merchant here. I already did another task here. I think it was Poacher Quest. Yeah, already did the Poacher Quest here because I really wanted to try and increase my relation with these guys quite a bit. There's a new caravan that's created. I've already recruited from here as well. And now let's go over to the village. What do they have? Needs help with brigands. Okay, this is actually going to be super, super fast. I'll hunt down 4 bands of brigands for you, and you can see here, look at them. There's a huge amount in the area. Let's see if I can chase after these guys. And then we'll just do a nice little auto-resolve. Just get them dead as fast as possible. And then, obviously, we do have a number of other people down here too. And these are going to all group up against me, or at least they should do. And that's going to give me the quest completion, or it should hopefully do that. There we go. Did it? Did it give me the quest completion? Not entirely sure. No, we need one more. One more. Alright, there we go. Fantastic. And we do have a couple of extra people that have also leveled up. And there you go. That's it. Done and dusted. Very, very nice indeed. What do these guys need? Look at this. There's so many quests up here. Okay, landowner need... Oh, yeah, he needs manual laborers. Okay, so what do you need? You need 17 of them. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. Mind your own business, Headman. Yeah, mind your own business. Okay, do I have 17 prisoners? I have 5. Well. I was not anticipating that, actually. I thought to myself, wait a minute. Maybe I have, you know, maybe I have a decent amount. But no, I, of course, do not. So I am going to have to do something about that very, very quickly. So, I'm not entirely sure what I can do. Escort merchant caravan. That is probably going to be the best thing that I can do. So let me actually just speak to him real fast. Because I want to just give him the 5 looters that I already have. And then we just need 12. And that's not going to be too... I don't think that's going to be too difficult. So, now what we're going to do is I'm going to actually go to Askar. I think Askar will probably have a task for me. Hopefully it will be an escort merchant caravan quest or something along those lines. I'm thinking caravan ambush would probably be good here. No, apparently they don't have anything for me. Well, that is very disappointing indeed. Alright, we've got to 100 charm skill as well though. Increases relationship game with same gender by 20%. We're probably going to be taking that one because we want most of the allied lords and leaders to like us a great deal. And we're not really trying to schmooze with any ladies at the moment. So increase relationship game with the same gender by 20%. That's what we're going to do. And then we'll move on with that. It's going to be actually kind of a pain to get back down there, isn't it? To be able to give this guy his manual laborers. Might be a bit problematic. Okay, do these... no, these guys don't have anything for us either. That's kind of sad, isn't it? That is actually really, really sad. Let's take a look at the world map, though, real quick, because what I'd like to actually see is what's going on in terms of the power struggle in Calradia. And you can see here that obviously we have the 2 Vlandian factions. They're both fighting each other quite considerably. And... Did they... Oh, I see. Did you hear that? Yeah, the sound cut out for a second. The music cut out, and there was a reason for that. There was a program in the background that was actually doing some annoying stuff for me, so that was really, really good. Oh, look, look, look! Oh, that is our first execution. Alexandros has been taken prisoner by Caladog, and he was also executed. Look at that, he was executed straight away. Oh, I can't believe it. Wow, he must have really hated him. As I say, I made it so that the relation has to be a rather significant negative to be able to even be eligible for any kind of execution action to happen, which is actually quite amazing. Okay, so that means that these guys right here that I'm actually in the lands of right now, they have a huge bone to pick with the Botanians. So who was that guy? Alexandros, right? Alexandros? Okay, let me actually just take a quick look at him. I really want to see who that was. Is he the leader? No. No, it doesn't... Oh, it might have been. It might have been the leader, because now this guy's the leader. No, I don't think so. I think he's just from that person's clan. But it says He's no longer the head of the clan. So yes, I think actually he was the wow. He was the entire leader of this enormous faction. And Caladog had the audacity to execute him. Can you imagine? Oh, the outrage that these guys must feel right now is palpable. That is absolutely insane. Okay, so another army of poachers quest. We'll probably take that, and I'll just try to, you know, negotiate my way out of things. I tried to do that before, and it didn't work out very well at all, which is somewhat unfortunate. Seems like the manual laborer quest might not go through at this point, because it's going to take me a long time to get back down there, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be very intrigued to see if there's going to be any more executing going on. Really? 75% chance, and I still didn't have the opportunity to do that? I've got some really bad luck with these options right here. Let's do the mercy option right there. 59% chance. That was a successful one. And we'll go for the honor one here. Oh, okay. Apparently the honor one is not actually working out too well either. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to fail this. So we're going to have to fight these guys. I'm here to do my job, outlaw. Let's do this. We're going to take him down. Okay, so bear in mind that obviously the best strategy to have when dealing with poachers, considering they're all ranged, is to try and use line of sight against them. So just charging straight at them is probably not the best idea. However, I kind of want to get them dead as soon as possible. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to be very audacious right here, and I'm just going to tell all my guys just to charge. I did that last time when I was fighting these poachers, and we lost 0 people. So hopefully it's going to be relatively similar. Ooh, that was actually pretty nice. And I would like to get some rather nice riding skill as well. So let me see if I can do that. Nice. Unfortunately, not getting any riding skill, but I am dealing pretty significant damage. Okay, I don't want to die here. Bear in mind, I can die. Nice. For some reason, I'm leveling up my polearms, but I'm not actually leveling up my riding skill. It's a bit strange, because I personally feel like I should be. Is that just me? I mean, I'm like attacking them with some pretty significant speed, but apparently that doesn't really make any difference. I mean, I think what I'd have to do is maybe get a crossbow or maybe get some kind of bow. Maybe a crossbow would actually make sense. Oh, wow, that was really bad. Didn't see where they were because of the foliage, and then I completely misaligned my run up to them. And now the environment is getting the best of me. How unfortunate. It's because this polearm is so incredibly long, it continually hits the ground all the time, and that's really making a bit of a problem for me. Yeah, so as you can see, we are getting riding skill. I mean, obviously I don't have the Watcher mod anymore, so it doesn't tell me what kind of experience gain I'm actually getting. But you can see here that we're not really getting much riding skill at all. And I mean, I think the best bet for me to level up riding is, as I say, and maybe just to get a crossbow or something like that, and then just use that as much as I possibly can. We did lose a couple of people this time. I'm actually kind of surprised. It's probably because I wasn't that effective with my wonderful attacks this time around. But we do have some good amount of leather, so that's quite nice. I'm thinking we might actually join these guys as a mercenary. What do you think? Should we join these guys as a mercenary? I think that seems like a pretty fun idea. So we'll see what we can do about that. And what I'm going to also need to do is I will need to level up my leadership. My leadership is pretty bad right now, and I would like to be able to increase it in such a way that we don't really have any problems. So what I'm going to need to do... Wow, your caravans return 5,000 gold when destroyed. That's actually fantastic. Yeah, we're going to take that one. Insurance plans. Oh, yeah. Usually they are not worth it. It depends, obviously. But anyway, out of the trade, probably not going to do that. But yeah, I'm going to just continue recruiting people right now. And we're going to probably make Nathanos into some kind of party leader. And then we're just going to recruit him into my army. That's the easiest way to gain leadership skill. At least I hope that that is still how it works, because it might not actually be the case, but hopefully it is. Anyway, these guys can use some help with some brigands as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make him into a party right now while we're doing this brigand quest, because I think that makes a whole bunch of sense. So, Nathanos, where are you? What? There he is. Okay. Whew. I thought to myself, where is he? And he was at the top. Couldn't see him there for some reason. Okay, so there you go. All right. So now let's see what we can do with him. I'm going to give him tier 3 units and above if I can. So anything that's tier 3 or tier 4, tier 5 even, I'm going to give him those. And anyone else, I'm just going to keep for myself because I'm not entirely without compassion towards my AI friends right here. So we're just going to give him some really, really good units. And then hopefully we'll be able to call him into my army. Because let's face it, we don't want him to run around and completely waste the opportunity in every single aspect. Because that has happened before. Let me tell you, that has happened before. Oh yeah, we can't even make an... You know what? We can't even make an army unless we are part of the faction as a vassal. Yeah. Okay, that's going to be somewhat problematic, isn't it? And I think I'm actually going to have to give him much more than I anticipated. So I'm going to have to give him basically all of these. And I think that is basically all I... Should I just give him all? Really? Yes. Okay, apparently I will give him all. Okay, well this is going to be problematic, isn't it? Okay, yeah. So I cannot call for an army because obviously I'm not part of the faction. But what I can hopefully do is I might be able to... Can I speak to... oh, I need to speak to someone. Can I speak to you? Something I'd like to discuss. I'd like to enter the service. Oh, wait. I will pledge allegiance. Okay, yeah. He is currently near Thractorai Castle, wherever that is. Oh, dear. Right. Okay, well, I have one person right now, and that is myself. So that is not particularly good. Let's just say that. Art of the trade. I guess I might as well just do that just for a quick little increase. I'm going to buy the wool from him. And... okay, Nathanos, don't die, sir, please. Okay? Don't be an absolute imbecile, if you can help it. I don't have much faith in him, do I? No. I mean, that's the thing. He's going to do that thing, isn't he? He's going to do that thing where he basically just goes, la 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 la, let me walk into this wall and get killed, and yeah. He's going to walk into the meat grinder, so to speak. Hopefully he's not going to do that. Most of these guys are actually just ignoring me at the moment, which is fantastic. I'm not entirely sure why they're doing that. I think it's probably because of the task. So the task is actually helping me a great deal here. And we need to find out where Thractorai Castle is. So let me see. I think it's probably in Botania lands. It's probably in Botanian territory. So I'm going to have to head over there as soon as possible. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't have anything. This guy needs tools. Yeah, I have a huge herd deficit as well, by the way, because I don't have a massive party size. But bear in mind that Nathanos is actually getting some pretty decent skill ups right now. Or, yeah, skill ups. So, okay, yeah, so they've actually... Ah, it's over there. Ah, it's not even that far. Okay, we might be able to make a good go of things here. Gonna go to this town first. Wait a minute, does this guy have the fellow in? Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna have to see where this guy is. Oh, I can send a messenger. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, because I obviously have diplomacy installed. It allows me to send a messenger, which is absolutely fantastic. So that basically allows me to speak to these guys without being right there. Okay, so I'm gonna become a vassal. Here we go. Fantastic. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so that is really, really nice. And that's it. Okay, great. So now I can go into the kingdom screen, and we have a bunch of extra options here as well, by the way. You can actually create your own faction if you want to. What, really? You can create your own faction straight away from being a vassal? That's actually really quite fantastic. That is kind of amazing. Okay, so we're going to create the army. Nathanos, where are you? There he is. Fantastic. Okay, let's do that. And now we also have the diplomacy screen too, so you can basically see exactly what is happening with all of the factions So you can see who's at war against who. You can see who's got non-aggression packs. You can see alliances. You can see all kinds of crazy stuff. And apparently Royalist Vlandir is paying these guys a massive sum at the moment as well. And look at this. You need 500 influence to be able to form an alliance. That's actually insane. And you can also see the clans, and you can donate gold to the clans if you want to for some additional relation gain and things like that. So that's really, really nice too. Anyway, where is Nathanos right now? He's down there. Okay, so he's going to be making his way back up here. Thankfully, I didn't sell my horses to be able to eliminate that that herd deficit, because that was obviously going to be a bit of a problem. So we really don't even need to go here anymore. So that's fantastic. So all I need to do is wait for Nathanos to catch me up. And there you go. Fantastic. Oh, now that is nice. Okay, so look at this. We actually have at the top... What? What is that? What does that mean right there? What does that actually mean? Is that war exhaustion? I'm not entirely sure. Someone that has these mods installed, maybe you can let me know about that, because that is actually kind of interesting to me. I've not seen that before, so that's kind of intriguing. Okay, let's just murder these guys. Thank you. I can't click on this. It doesn't actually show me what I can do with that. Oh, desert bandits. I like to fight those if at all possible. Can we get some of them taken prisoner? Yeah, a couple of them. Actually, none, because Nathanos apparently took those. Okay, is my leadership skill actually leveling up? Yes, it indeed is, but I am going to need to spec into it. Okay, so let's have a look here. +2 experience per day to all troops in the party. Increase recruit level of units of the same culture with you from NPCs. That's obviously not really going to help me that much. However, +4 experience per day to tier 1-2 troops. Probably going to be taking that, and each troop in the garrison gains +3 experience per day. I think that, in my opinion, is probably going to be the way to go, because then you can place anything you want, pretty much, in your garrison, and then they'll level up over time, which is certainly something to kind of want, I guess. You know, I guess that's quite good. Okay, yeah, so I have no idea what this is. Yeah, I think that is actually war exhaustion. I think that is war exhaustion. So that's giving me an idea as to when they may declare peace with each other, which, in my opinion, is a very interesting and very, very useful display to have. And yeah, actually, you know what? I could call for more people to join me once I have more influence. That would probably be something that we want to do. But at the moment, I'm just going to try to do... Oh, yeah. There's no way. Oh, this guy also needs manual laborers, you absolute imbecile. Of course he does, of course. Okay, you know what? Should we do a tournament? Let's do another tournament right here. And then we'll probably try and find some vassals that we can potentially fight. And... Ooh, we got a mace here. This might be fun. Okay, so this is a Vlandian town? That's interesting. Oh, a crossbow. Oh, yeah, I like... You know, I've got to say, I actually really like crossbows ever since I played the ranged-only challenge, where I you know, had a penalty to stop using bows. And I hit this guy in the head for 2 damage. Really? Really? Are you serious right now? Okay. Apparently this guy does not like being hit in the head, so I'm going to hit him in the anything else. Okay, apparently that doesn't help either. Oh, what? What was that? This guy just ran me down or something. I have no idea. Ah, I was trying to shoot that guy. Oh, that didn't really work. Okay, shot the mount. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. But yeah, ever since I played with the crossbow in that series, I'm just like, oh yeah, crossbow. That's actually really fun, you know? It's a lot of fun to play with that. So I'm hopeful that maybe we'll be able to make a good go of things this time as well. I'm being shot at too. As you can see, I'm basically doing no damage, and they're doing no damage to me either. What is this? I have no clue. What is this? I have a sword. Oh, okay. Well, that makes all the difference in the world. I personally feel like you should always be given some kind of a secondary weapon even if you have like a polearm or something, I think it makes all the difference. No, no, no. Oh, it's a Rodok. It's a Rodok fella. Oh, he switched weapon. That gave me the opportunity to take him down. That was a huge, huge mistake, sir. Oh, you can't do any damage to me, sir. No, with your crossbow, you cannot do anything. Gonna just try and gang up on the yellow team member right here because he has a sword, and this guy is not going to be able to do anything to me, so I'm basically just going to get right up into his space right here. Even if he tries to attack me, he can't do anything. He has a polearm. Even if he were to hit me, which he obviously did not manage to do because, let's face it, even I, with my abysmal athletic skill, is going to be able to dodge any of their thrusts, and he was using a shield at the same time, so very, very easy for me to do that. Nathanos, you got murdered by me, sir. You are going to be mocked relentlessly by your men now. Oh yes, they are going to give him a good old bantering right there. Anyway, let's see if we can maybe just do some extra damage. Oh, so much damage is being dealt right here by me. Ooh, I like it. All right. Oh no! Now they gave me this. Are you serious? Okay. Can I couch lance with this? Yes, I can. Okay. We might be okay if I can couch lance with this. Let's see if I can do something with it. I'm just hopeful that it's not going to be one of those times. It looks to be one of those times, I think. And everyone, I think, has one of these. So I'm gonna actually spare you the pain of watching this round, and we're gonna see how long it actually takes. I'm gonna take a note of it. Alright, so it has so far taken about 3 minutes, and no one has died. And you can see that I've taken this much damage. Now, I actually installed a mod at the very beginning of the series that I didn't tell you about, and I don't know why I didn't, because it's actually one of the most incredibly useful mods that I have. And for those of you that already know about it, well, yeah, you already know about it if you've taken a look at the description, but it's called Super Speed. And you know what it does? It allows you to speed up the game when you're not dead. So I'm going to do that right now. Vroom. And as you can see, they're actually just fighting it out. They are just fighting it out, and you can see here that, my horse, it goes in a spinny little circle right there. Yeah, it just basically makes the game run at a much faster speed, and it means that you don't have to worry about these extremely lengthy rounds of monotonous annoyance, and you can then, you know, do something a little bit different here. So I'm actually going to turn it off now because we are going to actually need to do something. Look at that. We're actually going to need to do something. It's crazy. Unfortunately, Nathanos and Hekard have actually survived up until this point, which I'm not a big fan of. But you can see here, look how much damage I'm dealing. It's absolutely ludicrous. Even with the Vroom Vroom mod, it is still going to take... I mean, look at that. 3 damage? That would have normally done about 150 damage. Maybe I need to unequip my shield. Maybe using it as a two-handed would make a difference? I don't know. I'm kind of trying out everything at this point. I just really have no idea what I should do. Look at that. 6 damage from a couch lance? No way. Oh, there we go. Okay, Hekard's finally dead. I mean, you can imagine how much this has actually taken, you know, because the super speed mod was on for like a minute, and this speeds it up to about 10 times the speed or something like that. So yeah, it probably would have taken 10 minutes, maybe even longer than that, to get all of this done. And I just can't believe that. It's absolute insanity. Okay, come on out. You know what? I'm just gonna stay here and I'm just gonna poke him in the face. Sorry, Nathanos. Nothing against you, sir. Nothing against. This is probably gonna be one of the last tournaments I'll do, just mainly because the polearm mechanics are so incredibly broken with this mod installed, which is a real shame actually, because I was very much enjoying. Oh, nice, 11 damage. Wow. That's breaking the bank right there. That's breaking the bank with how much damage I was able to deal. And unfortunately, no one else has a better weapon either. There are no better weapon types in this round at all. So I guess I'm just gonna stand here, and I'm just gonna poke him. And we took him down. Okay, phew. That took me another minute or so to get that guy down there. Anyway, there you go. Okay, please, 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 don't give me a polearm. Don't give me a polearm. Okay, this is actually fine, because this is a slashing polearm, but still, this is going to be kind of harsh. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, no. Oh, sidestep. Did you see the sidestep right there on the overhead? Oh, now that was nice. See, now that's the kind of round I really want, where I could be killed in 2 hits, or the enemy could be killed in 2 hits. I don't want these rounds that last 15 minutes, you know? That's just... it's just annoying. Oh, well, never mind, never mind. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's try and sidestep. Maybe, if we can. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Oh, nice damage. Nice damage. Keep him guessing. Keep him guessing. There we go. That is what we like to see. Fantastic. Okay. Whew. Now we can finally get out of there. I mean, really, I enjoy tournaments just as much as the next guy, but... Oh... That kind of experience? No, no, thank you. I would very much like something a little bit more streamlined than that. Alright, so let's exactly see what is happening. So Thractoray Castle has been taken. Let's actually see if I can maybe... Ooh, hello there. Maybe we can do some damage. Alright. Let's see what I can do. I'm actually kind of intrigued to see whether we can even win. Do you think we can win against this guy? I actually don't know. You know, I actually think a better plan, instead of engaging a vassal by myself at the moment, because I don't really have a huge amount of faith in my recruits to actually be able to do anything, so I'm going to level those up off screen. But what we're going to do is going to stay with these guys. We're going to stay with these guys, and we're going to see what we can do about besieging this castle. Obviously, these guys have an insanely overpowered army at the moment, and they're probably going to easily be able to take this. But I would like to be able to participate in a siege. I think that could be quite fun. So we'll see how that goes in the next episode. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.